It's a bit of a hike to get out to Mettawa, but when you get here, what you find is woods and open space. This is a very beautiful setting, and this is a house that was built to take advantage of it. You can see from all those windows that they've got views out into these woods. So if you're in that big, beautiful two-story living room, you're looking out this way. Formal dining room next to it, you're taking in this view. There's a lot of space out here. There's a lot of space in there. It was built by a couple who have 10 grandchildren. They turned it into a playground. You've got a pool, you've got all this, and again, you've got a lot of space. Let's go in and see some of their favorite spaces. I came first to the kitchen to meet Carol Ann, one of the two sellers. I'm going to meet your husband elsewhere later. You designed an awful lot of the house, including this, you said, your favorite room, the kitchen.
Well, the house revolves around the kitchen. It's a great kitchen. I love my August stove. It's the most forgiving stove that I think they make. If something is not cooking properly, you can move it into another oven because there are 4 ovens.
There are 4 different ovens, each at a different temperature.
Absolutely.
Right?
And it's on all the time, ready whenever you are.
Oh, that's terrific. This is a very nice kitchen, and arrayed around it are some other family spaces. We're sort of at a command post with breakfast room, sitting room. You've got a beautiful screen porch beyond that, just for 3 seasons. And I think outside all of these windows, we have more of your design. The gardens?
Yes, we've over the years we've been able to do plantings and evolve into a great garden with color that complements the house and is wonderful to enjoy.
Now here in his favorite room is Carol Ann's husband Don, who chose this spot, Don, right? Because you've got this amazing view of the woods.
Yeah, I love it.
This is terrific. How much land do you have here?
We have about 4.5 acres.
And Carol Ann told me you see deer. There's more than that.
Oh yeah, there's deer, there's squirrels, there's red fox, there's raccoons. We even have an owl.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it is wonderful. The birds are here continuously.
And then you can also see the neighbors' horses, right?
Yes, you can occasionally, and many of our neighbors ride their horses on the streets and in the trails.
You could have horses on this property.
We could if we wanted them.
That's great. So you've got this nice view of the woods out there. You've got a ton of wood here in your library, very pretty room. And then beyond us, the master suite, which is really nice. Beautiful room with a chandelier and a high ceiling. Big terrace, private to the bedroom, right? And then you've got a nice master bath, big dressing room.
Hers and hers.
There's a lot of room, just I've seen already on the first floor.
Yeah, yes, there is. In fact, there's enough room for both of us to live on the first floor. We hardly use the other 2 levels.
Then I'll go look at the other 2 by myself.
Okay.
And speaking of living on one floor, if you wanted to, you could live in this basement. First of all, you've got a full kitchen. You also, because it's a walkout basement, have full height views out into those woods from every room. And the rooms here include very nice living room, family room with a beautiful stone fireplace. Behind me, there's a great wine cellar. There's a workout room. You have a playroom on this end. And remember, this was built with grandkids in mind. The kids were little then, so there's a camera on the playroom that you can use to watch from the kitchen. There are also cameras on the pool for observing kids. The pool is beautiful and has a nice view out into the woods. And then next to the pool, there's a pool house that also works as a guest house. On the second floor, there are 3 bedrooms, each with its own bath. The first one has fabric-covered walls in a blue and white pattern like Delft tile. Very pretty. And then the next one has green walls, a very high ceiling. Both of those have beautiful views, but that one could serve as a master if you were living in the house with children. It has the biggest bath of all 3 bedrooms up here. There is then also a large dormitory-style spillover space where kids can play, kids can sleep. And then this is the 3rd bedroom. This is the last room in the house that Carol Ann decorated. She said she came in and realized that it was shaped like the prow of a boat. So here, they had a mural painted that looks like a space in Halifax, Nova Scotia that they like, and it looks as if you're arriving on a ferry boat. So as these grandparents are getting ready to sail away to another location, the house is ready to welcome aboard a new family.